welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Steffi Rego. Advocate Gajanan Sawant has alleged that he was assaulted by Porvorim Police Head Constable Parab. Sawant alleged that he was brutally beaten with kicks and blows in the home of his client in a civil property matter and an iron rod resulting in grievous head injuries and fractured skull. He also alleged that the constable kept kicking him on the way to the police station. There was widespread outrage due to the alleged attack by the head constable on the lawyer.
Advocate Gajanan Sawant has alleged that he was assaulted by Porvorim Police Head Constable Parab. Sawant alleged that he was brutally beaten with kicks and blows in the home of his client in a civil property matter and with iron rods resulting in grievous head injuries and fractured skull. He also alleged that the constable kept kicking him on the way to the police station. There has been widespread outrage due to the alleged attack by the head constable on the lawyer. Advocate Gajanan Sawant told reporters on receiving a call from his client he had gone to the site where his client was being dispossessed of his residential flat. There is a civil suit pending in the matter. This is a civil matter. You can't use criminal force to dispossess anyone with force. Lawyers came out in support of Advocate Sawant, who was assaulted by a Porvorim head constable. If this happens to advocates, imagine the plight of the common man. The erring policeman has to be arrested immediately, they said.
5-10 मिनटां उलोवन म्हाज्या आंगार येयलो आनी म्हाका कितें सांगता तो दुसरो पुलीस आसलो न्हू तेज्या वांगडा तो शूट करतालो विडियो फोटो काडटालो आनी म्हाका सांगता तुका दाखयता खंय तुका आनी म्हाका थंयच्यान धुकलून येलो आनी एक प्लँक आसलें काम ती हांगर मारली हांगर इंजरी केली तेज्या उपरांत धुकलून गाडी तेंची रस्त्यार हाडली न्हू थंय येलो म्हाका धुकलून आनी त्या गाडये कडेन म्हाका उडयलो आनी हांगर फोटो मारल्यो किक मारल्यो हे म्हाजें सुजलें आनी पांयांक इंजरी जाल्यो पांयांक म्हाका ते ओडून येलो तेंच्यांनी गाडये घातलो आनी पुलीस स्टेशनार हाडलो आतां हे तोंडाचेर हांगा सायटीन मार त्या कारणान हे पळय उडोवंक जायना म्हाका डिफिकल्टी जाता हे आनी आतां येताना म्हाका वोकोंक येयलो वोकलो हांव वाटेर तकली म्हाजी एक वर सुमार नम जाली कांय चिंतूनच येयना जालें पोलिसांनी म्हाका बसयलो आनी दे वॉन्टेड टू कॉम्प्रमायज हांवें म्हटलें मार खावन कॉम्प्रमायज करूं
अजून कंप्लेंट केली तुम्ही
कंप्लेंट दे आर वेटिंग फॉर द रिपोर्ट
Actually, I have been trying to find out कितें आला तो कोणाक काय खबर ना म्हाका काय खबर ना
ओके
पूण कितें आसा सी एडवोकेटीचेर an attack on advocate means attack on the judiciary of Goa
ओके
because we are officers of the court and officers of the court deserve some respect and they need protection. It cannot be आमी तर कोर्टान वता at a police stationan वता we are going for the clients न्ही
येस
उल्टा बॉम्ब आमचेरूच तर अटॅक जावपाक लागलो जाल्यार मागीर यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट देर इज इंटरफियरन्स इन द जस्टीस डिलिव्हरी सिस्टम मागीर कित्याक दॅट इज पार्ट ऑफ द न्ही कोण अक्युजाक लागून वो तर वता लॉयर तर वता एडवोकेट तर वता इट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ही इज डुईंग द रोल ऑफ द कोर्ट इन अ वे एक्सटेंशन ऑफ द कोर्ट से फाल्यां तोच लॉयर मागीर कोर्टान तेका तेजी बाजू मांडटा So you are trying to interfere in the this thing justice delivery system or discharge of justice, which cannot happen. And more importantly, also the blatant attack zala ki sarko teka marla kine it's very sad to see that. It is very sad. अशें जावप करना. Normally जायना केन्ना आयकूंक ना अशें जाता गोंयांत तरी. हे जाला पळय न्ही is not good. Action needs to be taken on this. It deserves action. That's all.
ओके सर ओके थँक्यू सर
I condemn the shameful act of police authorities to assault our fellow colleague from MAPSA as they don't have authority to take law in their hands. We will take necessary action against this culprit.
काल आमी पळयलें पोरवोरी पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर एका एडवोकेटाचेर मारहाण जाली आनी तोंड बीन तेजें सुजयलां धरून सारकें बाबड्याचे दोळे सुजयल्या कितें हांगासर सगळें ताका मारला पोटार बिटार बीन खोटे बिटे बीन घातल्या खंय आयकोन सुद्दां वायट दिसलें सारकें अरे लोक पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर वचोंक भियातले अशें जायत जालें कोण पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर वयचो ना सरकारी तुमी सर्वंट बॉस न्हू तुमी सर्वंट तुमकां आमी बसयल्या थंय आमकां राखपाक लोकांक मारपाक न्हू खूब केसीस जाले अशें हे आयज परत परत कित्याक घडटा खबर आहा तुका हेंचेर कोणाचो कंट्रोल ना म्हणून आयज होम डिपार्टमेंट कितें करता हेंचेर एक्शन कोण घेतलो आयज लोकांक अशें मारतात तुमी आं अरे आयज एडवोकेटाची ही परिस्थिती जाल्यार सामान्य लोकांची कितें परिस्थिती आसतली
पुलिसांनी हे जे केला पळय इट इज नॉट करेक्ट न्ही
हय
आयज ती केस कशी आहा कळ्ळें तेज्या क्लायंटाचे घरासून ताका भायर काडच्या खातीर पुलीस वयतले दुसऱ्या पार्टीक घेवन
ओके
कळ्ळें आनी तेणें जर ताका विचारलें की तुजे कडेन कितें ऑर्डर आसा एविक्शन ऑर्डर आसा म्हाज्या क्लायंटाची कोर्टाची ऑर्डर आसा किंवा तुजे सिनियर ऑफिसराची ऑर्डर आसा जाल्यार तेजे कडेन कांय नासली
ओके
कळ्ळें न्हू सो तेणें तें मारपाक सुरू केलें सो हेज्या वयल्यान आतां एडवोकेटाकच जर आतां मारूंक लागले पुलीस आनी तो सुद्दां क्लायंट खंयचो तो भायलो क्लायंट खंय गोंयचो न्हू बेंगलोर पार्टी खंयची आनी जो कोणी मारला पळय तो पयलीं एका केसीन सस्पेंड जाल्लो ड्रग्साचो केस करून
ओके
कळ्ळें न्हू सो असल्या ऑफिसराक आनी दवरपाची गरज ना न्हू ती काडून उडोवपाचें तांकां
ब्युरो रिपोर्ट हेरल्ड टीव्ही
The crime branch of Goa has traced and arrested a murder convict 15 years after he escaped from Sada jail. Murder convict Jackson Dadel from West Bengal was traced in his home state. Dadel had made good escape along with 13 other inmates before the court pronounced the sentence against him and the other accomplices. After escaping from Goa, Dadel changed his identity and was working as a front office manager at a local firm in Digha, West Bengal, from where he was arrested.
A murder convict was traced and arrested by crime branch 15 years after he escaped from Sada jail. Jackson Dadel and 13 other inmates had escaped before the court pronounced the sentence against him and other accomplices. He changed his identity and was working as a front office manager at a local firm in Digha, West Bengal. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Ponda Municipality Chairperson Ritesh Naik survived in his chair after a no-confidence motion tabled against him by 8 councillors frizzled out. The councillors failed to turn up at the meeting called to discuss the no-confidence motion on Friday. It was alleged that the motion was backed by MGP councillors, which the party strongly denied.
Ponda Municipality Chairperson Ritesh Naik survived in his chair after no confidence motion tabled against him by 8 councillors fizzled out. The councillors failed to turn up at the meeting called to discuss the no confidence motion on Friday. It was alleged that the motion was backed by MGP councillors, which the party strongly denied.
Urban development at 11 a.m. Was conducted. Sufficient time was given to councillors to appear, and since none of the councillors appeared in the meeting, the requisition for no confidence motion by 8 of the councillors stands defeated.
Next, the same chairperson will continue. The no confidence motion is defeated.
समजे हो बेश्टो टायम वेस्ट केल्ला भशेन जाता जेन्ना तुमी हाडटा तेन्ना थंय येवकूच जाय आनी मिटिंगेक ताणी येवन ते ताणी बसून म्हणजे नो कॉन्फिडन्साचेर चर्चा जावकूच जाय आशिल्ली म्हळ्यार ते आयले ना हांव तेंचे ते कारण कितें तेंच तुमकां बरे भशेन सांगपाक शकता हय तेंच तुमकां सांगपाक शकतले हांव काय तेंच्या मनान वचपाक शकना ओके थँक्यू
आज जो नो कॉन्फिडन्स मोशन जो आज आशिल्लो म्हाजे काडिल्लो तो विश्वास ठेवा तो आज कोणूच कॉन्सिलर येवना हें साबीत जाता की सगळे कॉन्सिलर म्हाका सपोर्ट दिला असो हातून उत्कर्श काडूं येता आनी सगळे कॉन्सिलर ऑप्शन आशिल्ले सो हे डिफीट जाल्या आनी आमी आतां म्हाजें एकूच लक्ष आसा की हे उरिल्ले 4 म्हयने जितले प्रोजेक्ट्स आमी ते फॉलोअप करतलो आनी प्लस एवरी वॉर्डान जे कामां आमी ती 15 फायनान्स अंडर दी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्ह अप्रुवलाक धाडिल्ली ते सुद्दां फॉलोअप करून आनी डेव्हलपमेंट प्रोजेक्ट सुद्दां फॉलोअप करून ते बेगीनचे बेगीन 3-4 म्हयन्या भितर कशें स्टार्ट जावपाचें ते हांव आतां जर वेगान काम सुरू करतलो.
अशें जावपाक जाता की 100% सगळ्यांचो पंचनाचो रेजिस्ट्रेशन सपोर्ट आसा कोणी गेलो न्हू सपोर्ट आसा
जे काम रितेशान केल्लें तेका तेजी पावती ताका मेळिल्ली आसा
तेणी मान्यताय दिली ताका म्हणजे ते तांकां पडटलें सगळें नो कॉन्फिडन्स मोशन हाडपी कोण कशें कित्याक नको ताका विचारपाचें न्हू तेणें कितें तें करूं ना 8 जाणां दिले अडुरान म्हणटा येवंक ना हांगासर हय ताका पडटा रितेशान रितेशान बी कितें केल्लें.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Elections are being held in the 3 panchayats in Perne. The panchayats which went to the poll are Lorna, Kasarwane and Chandel panchayats. 56.12% voting was recorded in Alorna, 57.9% voting was recorded in Kasarwane and 55.34% voting was recorded in Chandel, Hatsapur. Of these, Alorna has 7 panchayat members. Kasarwane and Chandel Hatsapur panchayats have 5 members each.
Elections were held at Alorna, Kasarwane and Chandel panchayats of Pedne Taluka on Friday. 56.12% voting was recorded in Alorna panchayat, 57.09% voting was recorded in Kasarwane panchayat, 55.34% voting was recorded in Chandel Hatsapur panchayat till 12 noon.
ते ग्राउंडचे तुका दिसले
गांवाचे पयले विकासय जायना कोणाचे जॉबाचेय जायना कितेंच जायना म्हणून म्हाका आतां फुडाकार घेवचो पडलो.
सुवर्ण आत्माराम केणी हांव सेकंड टायम परत रावले इलेक्शनाक आनी जी म्हाजी कामां आहा पळय ती पळोवन लोकांनी म्हाका खरोच हें दिलां की तूं परत आमकां जाय येयल्ली म्हणून. आनी थोडीशीं कामां म्हाजी पेंडींग आहा ती म्हाका करूंक जाय आनी चड म्हणजे म्हाजें हें आहा आमच्या गांवान मसूड्डी अशी येना लोकांक लागून ती म्हाका एक हें करपाचें कित्याक खुबशे हाल जाता आमचे एक पावसान म्हण आनी कितें म्हण तशें म्हाका ती एक म्हाजी
प्रकल्प येता पण तुमकां सगळ्यांक खबर आसतली की पेडणे तालुक्यान जे प्रकल्प येता फुडले हेच येवपाक ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट आसा ऑलरेडी तातूंतसान आमकां कशा तरेचो जो बदल घडटलो त्या बदलांसून आमच्या युवकांक हांगासरल्या लोकांक रोजगार जावं नोकरी जावं जो की कसले वेवसाय मेळचो हो एक प्रयत्न आसतलो.
विजन अशें की गांवची कितें तरी विकास कामां जी आतां पर्यंत जावंक ना तांकां एक प्राधान्य दिवचें जाता इतलो प्रयत्न करून ती सरकार दरबारी प्रयत्न करून घेवपाची.
एकंदरीत इलेक्शन शांततेन चाललेलें आसा आनी शक्यतो हांगा न्हू सगळे आमचे कॅन्डिडेट पण एकच आहात एकत्र सगळे आहात आनी फाल्यां जे 11 तारखेक कावंटींग जातालें तेन्ना कोणाचो भेदभाव कितेंच नासतलो फक्त ही स्पर्धा आसा हे स्पर्धेत हे आमचे सगळे
बरो प्रतिसाद आहा की लोकांनी बेगीन घेवन वचपाचें अशें
सुरक्षीतपणे सगळें चल्लां बेस्ट एकदम सगळें आमकांय मातशें बरें दिसता
थंड वातावरणात बरें चल्लेलें आसा.
हांगा तशे कॅन्डिडेट सगळे एका थंय दिसता बरें दिसता.
हय हय आमकां तशें म्हणजे कांयच प्रॉब्लेम ना हांगा फक्त लोकांचें कॉपरेशन आहा आनी बरे भशेन थंड भशेन चल्लां.
Vinod Mehtar and Makbul Malgimani for Herald TV.
The roads dug up for laying cables at Mandre, Parse, Arambol and Agarwada caused severe inconvenience to the local residents and the tourists. Cable laying work in the northern coastal belt has obstructed the mobility of commuters for the past few weeks, thus paving way for accidents. Locals said that the water pipelines has also been ruptured and there is no way for emergency services to come through.
The road dug up for laying cables at Mandre, Parse, Arambol and Agarwada is causing severe inconvenience to commuters. Locals say that the state of the road is such that if there is a crisis, there is no way for emergency services to come through. The digging has ruptured the water supply, leaving residents without water.
15 दीस जाले आतां रस्तो सगळो फोडून दवरलेलो आहा. मांद्र्यान, मोरजे, आशव्या सगळे पारश्या सगळे रस्त्याची धानल केले लोकांची धानल केले रस्ते फोडून दवरला सगळो. फाटल्या दिसांनी फाटल्या 2 म्हयन्या पयलीं आमी सांगलेलें कितें हांगासून बाबा रस्तो फोडटा तितलोच काम कर लोकांक त्रास करूं नाका
पायपलायन उदकाची फुडल्या लोकांक त्या पार्श्या 2-3 दीस जाले उदीक ना आमकां मोडचे उदीक ना सगळे रस्त्यार उदीक वता लोकांचे हाल जाता तरी हे उदीक वयता तेणी सीएमान मातशें हेजेर दखल घेवपाची कितलो रस्तो फोडला न्हू तितलोच करपाचो रस्तो आतां पळय राती हरमला गेले हरमला मांद्रा वयताना सपोज 1-2 वरां रोड ब्लॉक जाला थंय आनी कोण जर लोकल सीक जाल्लो आनी थंय एम्बुलन्स हाडूंक मेळना ती परिस्थिती कशी जातली कितें करपाचें त्या लोकांनी थंयच मरपाचें काय थंयच जीव सोडपाचो एम्बुलन्स येता म्हणून थंयच मरपाचें लोकांनी हो ट्राफिका कडेन पासून पुलिसां कडेन पासून जायना कंट्रोल कित्याक रस्ते बारीक आहा ताका लागून हांव सीएमा कडेन रिक्वेस्ट करता कितें आमचे मांद्र्यान पयलीं जो रस्तो खणलेलो आहा न्हू तो पयलीं कंप्लीट करपाचो आनी मागीर तेणी फुडें सुरवात करपाची हात घालूंक हे पळय पार्श्या दिसता 2-3 वरां जॅम जालो रोड अजून ताका भितर खणान दवरता कित्याक खणान दवरता रस्तो लोकांक त्रास कित्याक करता हे आतां लायटीचें काम करता हे करता म्हणटा सगळे रस्ते खणान दवरलेल्या सगळे रस्त्याची वाट लावन दवरलेल्या लोकलांक आमच्या भोंवंक मेळना बायल भुरगीं आतां बायलां सद्या गाडी घेवन इस्कॉलाक पावंक वयता तेंचे घोव बावडे कामाक वयता आनी ती पावंक वयता केन्नाय गाडी घेवन पडलेल्या हेका जबाबदार कोण जबाबदार हेका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कोण दितलो उत्तर कोण दितलो हेका आतां हे सीएमा कडेन रिक्वेस्ट करता की जाता इतके रस्ते आतां खणले तितके बंद करपाचे आनी सगळे कंप्लीट करपाचे आनी पळय आतां आमचे ट्युरिस्ट येता ट्युरिस्ट येयले आहा ट्युरिस्ट येयले आनी रस्तो आनीक ब्लॉक जाला रस्तो ब्लॉक जाता आनीक लोकांचे हाल जाले लोकांक पयलीं हांगा बारीक रस्तो आसले प्रमाणे लोकांक चलोवंक मेळना भोंवंक मेळना कोण मार्केटां वयतलो वचोंक मेळना तांकां आनी आतां ट्युरिस्ट येयल्या कारणांनी आमच्या मांद्र्यान सगळो पॅक जाला रस्तो कोणाक भोंवंक मेळना कांय ना एवढे नासतले ते नासतले तेंचे हाल जाता पुलिसांचे हाल जाता सीएमा कडेन रिक्वेस्ट करता हे सगळ्यांक पुलिसांकूय त्रास गव्हर्मेंटाकूय त्रास हे आनी लोकलांकूय त्रास हे जाता इतके बेगीन हे रस्ते आतां खणल्या न्हू तितके पयलीं मांद्र्याचे आमचे कंप्लीट करपाचे आनी मागीर ते फुडले तरी सुरवात करपाची आनी हे रस्ते जर खणान दवरल्या आनी पळय फाटल्या दिसांनी आमचे कोण बाबडे मांद्र्याचे एक चेडूक पिड्ड्यार जाला थंय एक्सिडंट जावन आनीक जर कोण हांगा मांद्र्याचे एक्सिडंट जावन बीन मरत जाल्यार रस्त्याचे आमी काम सगळे लोक आमी उठतले आनी
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Kurtorim Gymkhana emerged winners in the finals of Carmona Village Panchayat Cup organized by Carmona Sports Club by defeating Naviling Villagers Union 9-8 via tiebreaker. The match was played in the midst of cheering spectators at the Panchayat ground in Carmona.
In the fast-paced match, Kurtori scored first in the 3rd minute through Nalister Silvera leading 1-0 at half-time. In the second half, Naviling played their hearts out and managed to restore parity in the 44th minute, Clinton Niasu being the scorer. Both teams tried their best but failed to score in the normal time. In the tiebreaker, Kurtori scored through Nalister, Joel Martins, James Fernandez, Alston Fernandez, Vicky Cardozo, Milagros, Catchy, Maisel and Manian Castana. While Clinton Niaso, Olin Gomes, Terence Miranda, Wellington De Silva, Pramax, Myron and Presley scored for Navil. Inastin Arona for Herald TV.
The Congress party has hit out at the Kalangut MLA, saying that he's presiding for the last 15 years over sex and drugs business which is going on in Kalangut. He said Goa has become a sex and drug hub. The coastline, which is rooted in sex and drugs, has elected the BJP MLAs, Congress spokesperson Vijay BK said.
The Congress party has hit out at Kalangut MLA saying he is presiding for the last 15 years over sex and drugs business. Congress spokesman Vijay BK said Goa has become a sex and drug hub. The coastline, which is rooted in sex and drugs, has elected BJP MLAs, BK said. Congress spokesman Vijay BK also questioned the sincerity of the Kalangut Panchayat on cracking down on illegal dance bars and whether they would make a settlement with them once they get their share. He also said now the drug parties are infiltrating to the villages.
पण गोवाक एक आतां केंद्र सरकारान म्हणटा तें नवें नांव दिल्लें आसा की गोवा इज अ सेक्स हब एक मुख्य केंद्र म्हणटा पळय तो सेक्साचो जाल्लो आसा हेच्या पयलींच ह्या 2 म्हयन्या पयलीं तुमी पयलें आसतलें की ड्रग हब म्हणजे हैदराबादचे लोक येता CBI येतात हांगा रेड घालून ड्रग्साचे हे करतात बॉम्बे ड्रग्साचे जे कंटेनमेंट आसात जे तेंचे हे आसात ते सुद्दां तांकां थंय सांपडटात आनी हांगा डेलीच्या डेली ड्रग्स गांजा हे म्हणटा पळय ते धरीत आसा जे BJPचो MLA आनी BJPचे जो कोस्टल लायनीत उबो केला सगळे BJPचे MLA उरले आनी त्या BJPच्या MLA खातीर ही जी कोस्टल लायन आसा पळय ती ड्रग्सान सेक्स स्कॅन्डलान सारकी मुरलेली आसा ड्रग्स आनी रेव पार्टी म्हणटा पळय ती अशे हेंचे फाटे पंख फेदर्स म्हणटा ते चल्ल्या की ते आतां विलेजान पावूंक लागल्या आतां ह्या पार्टीक कोण परमिशन दिता काय कितें काय लोकांनी सांगप तुमकां तेन्ना तुमी जागे जातले आतां म्हणटा तो फ्लायींग स्क्वॉड काडला खंय आनी तेजेर खंय तेणी लोकांनी कंप्लेंट दिवपाची म्हाका सांग सगळ्या लोकांनीच करपाचें आमी पळयलां की पंचायत म्हणटा पळय ती कितें तुमी बाबा नोटीसी दितात आनी कितें दितात आनी मागीर तुमचें खंय तरी सेटलमेंट जाता आनी तेन्ना तुमची नोटीसी खंय वयतात मेजापणाक वयतात आनी आमी पळयलां की ह्या बार्रांनी ह्या रेस्टॉरंटांनी इल्लिगल धंदे जातात आनी फाटलो MLA आसलो जो MLA आतां आसा आनी पयलीं मिनिस्टर आसलो तेणी खुबशी थंय कारवाई केल्ली आनी कोणाची हॉटेलां म्हणली आपल्या हॉटेलाक कितें तरी त्रास जाता म्हणून आनी तो आयज मायकल लोबो आयज सांगता तेचो स्टेटमेंट आयज आसा आनी कालूय आसा की तो एक्सेप्ट करता की कलांगूट इल्लिगल धंदे जातात कलांगूट मर्डर वाडल्या कलांगूट रेप्स वाडल्यात एक दुर्दैवाची गजाल आसा तूं 15 वर्सां आहा मरे तेजे मिनिस्टर आसलो मरे तूं थंयसर तुजी हॉटेलां आसात काय तुजो बिझनस वाडोवच्या खातीर तुजो बिझनसा खातीरूच तूं आतां काँग्रेसीन निवडून BJPन गेला न्हू तूं.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
A woman lifesaver, Ananya Bhatt, was involved in a successful rescue operation of a 40-year-old female tourist at Benaulim Beach. The family, which was on the beach, was located close to the shore when two of the family members, under the influence of alcohol, decided to venture deeper into the sea. Ananya Bhatt is one of the 5 women lifesavers on the life-saving team that conducts daily rescues and other beach-related tasks.
Ananya Bhatt, a woman lifesaver, was involved in a successful rescue operation at Benaulim Beach. The rescued person was a 40-year-old female tourist. The family on the beach was close to the shore when two of the family members who were under the influence of alcohol decided to venture deeper into the sea. When the two sisters were out in the deep waters, a sudden huge wave knocked one of the sisters over. Water entered through her nose and mouth while she was temporarily submerged. The other sister with her witnessed her struggle and began shouting for help. On noticing the commotion, Ananya Bhatt with lifesavers Pundu and Subhash rushed to their rescue with a rescue boat and a rescue tube and brought the sisters to shore. The person who was knocked over by the wave was having immense difficulty in breathing. Ananya performed CPR and cleared her airway, bringing the individual back to recovery. The victim was subsequently handed over to emergency services for further examination. Ananya Bhatt is one of the 5 women lifesavers on the life-saving team that conducts daily rescues and other beach-related tasks. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Acting on the directives of the High Court of Bombay at Goa, the Verla Kanka Panchayat on Thursday conducted an inspection and demolished structures which were encroaching along the Parar-Mapsa road. The structures were demolished to construct a pedestrian footpath from Mapsa to Kalangut, and to accomplish this, High Court has given time till 30th December. The Electricity Department's junior engineer has also cut the power supply from the encroached restaurants and sheds.
The Vela Kanka Panchayat demolished structures which were encroaching the Para-Mapsa road. The structures were demolished to construct a pedestrian footpath from Mapsa to Kalangut, and to accomplish this, the High Court has given time till December 30th.
खंय तरी आमी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेवपाक जाय. इलेक्टेड रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह आयज हिंगा सरपंच पासून आहा, डेप्युटी सरपंच आहा, वॉर्ड मेंबर्स आहा, तेणी जी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेतल्या आयज इज बिकॉज हायकोर्ट इज मॉनिटरींग दीस. नाजाल्यार तेंकां त्रास जातले. PWD जो ज्युनियर इंजिनियर आहा हिंगा, इलेक्ट्रिसिटीची ज्युनियर इंजिनियर आहा, सो हे सगळे जे एन्क्रोचमेंट केला आनी कोणे शेड्स घातल्या, कोणे रेस्टॉरंट बांदल्या, तेंची लायट डिस्कनेक्शन चालू आहा. JE is disconnecting and giving us this immediately, and the JCB is removing all the encroachment. So encroachment काढून road widening करून footpath complete करपाचे आहा. ही आता matter last 1 year it is going on, आणि हायकोर्टान 30th December last time दिल्ला. 30th December is the last. So we will see that all this encroachment is removed and people get walkway, म्हणजे pedestrian footpath right from Mapsa to go up to Kalangut. हे आमचे एक डिसिजन आहा की म्हापसासून कलंगूट फुटपाथा वयरसून चलोन वचोंक जाता, अशें जावपाक जाय. आनी हें करतलो जाल्यार लोकांनी सॅक्रिफायस थोडो करूंक जाय. इट इज नॉट ओन्ली हायकोर्ट. हायकोर्ट सेज पेडेस्ट्रियन शूड हॅव अ फुटपाथ. दॅट इज गव्हर्मेंट डिसिजन, नॉट हायकोर्ट. हायकोर्ट इज मॉनिटरींग टुडे. हायकोर्ट कितें म्हणटा, एन्क्रोचमेंट काडा. जी फुटपाथ गव्हर्मेंटान प्रपोज केल्या ती करूंक मेळना. रोड वायडनींग करूंक मेळना. गाडयो वाडल्यो, एका घरान 4 गाडयो आहा. If there are 4 members in a family, father is having separate, mother is having separate, children are having separate. If there are 4 people in a family, 4 cars are there, 3 bikes are there. So where we are going to drive these and ride these bikes? जागोच ना रोडार. So the encroachment जितके केला तितले काडपाक.
Prakash Karekar for Herald TV.
Based on the complaints filed by the citizens of Margao and Fatodda, the Goa State Pollution Control Board officials on Thursday inspected the dumping site near the district court and collected samples of the waste dumped by the Goa Waste Management Corporation last fortnight. On 17th and 18th November, the bioremediation work contractor engaged by the GWMC to treat the waste at Sonsoro dumped truckloads of waste into the fields near the district collector, inviting strong criticism from the public.
Goa State Pollution Control Board officials collected samples of the waste dumped near the district court in Margao. Goa Waste Management Corporation dumped the waste last fortnight, inviting strong criticism from the public. 2 samples were collected on Thursday in the sample collection carried out by the Goa State Pollution Control Board officials, Sameer Borkar and Nishta Laikar, in the presence of Goa Waste Management Corporation and Mormugao Municipal Council officials. Articles like shoes, syringes, batteries, and plastics were found, much to the shock of all. Incidentally, among the plastics, milk packets of Goa Dairy was also found having the same rate of ₹13 printed on the packet, dating back to 2006.
Just as last time during the visit of Margao MLA and the Waste Management Corporation MD Levinson had discovered a milk bag of 13 rupees rate, that is of 2006. Here we are getting similar bags. So now what sort of remediation has happened where? So they were trying to prove that the remediation process is happening successfully, and here we are getting the same packets here. So what do we prove by this? There by the display of a bag, they try to convey to the public that bioremediation is taking place scientifically. And now what do we have to say on this? When the same 13 rupees bags are found here of 2006 probably, we don't know when. This is what we want to try to prove, that this is not bioremediated waste, this is not inert, nor this is compost.
ग्लव्स घाल बाबा, तू तेका लागती ग्लव्स घाल तू.
Syringe actually. See the smell and the moisture. Already moisture. Already moisture.
Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Herald on Facebook and Twitter. Till then, take care and goodbye.